Naravni rezervat Skocjanski Zatok je največje poslano močvirje v Sloveniji. Kar 3/4 celotnega 122 hektarjev velikega območja obsega poslana laguna z muljastimi poloji, ki jo obraščajo slanuše, ter robnimi habitati, ravno tako z številnimi habitatnimi tipi, ter drugi lagunski elementi, kot so centralna poglobitev, sekundarni kanali in pa gnezditveni otočki. Manjši del predstavlja sladkovodno močvirje na Bertoški Bonifiki, njega pa predvsem zaznamujejo močvirni travniki, močvirni pašniki in obsežni sestoji trstičja ter drugih vodnih sladkovodnih rastlinskih združb.
Skocjanski Zatok is a state nature reserve managed by an NGO, DOBS BirdLife Slovenia, from 1999 on, which is the first successful example of public-private partnership in protected areas management in Slovenia. Throughout these 20 years of management, DOBS proved to be an excellent manager of this area, bringing together our own expertise and wider knowledge from BirdLife International and other bird conservation and protected areas management groups. The government recognized it by prolonging the management license till 2029 in November 2019.
The most crucial among biodiversity conservation measures was the habitat restoration. With degradation of the area, the biodiversity was lost as well as the ecosystem services. So the first step was to restore the habitats, brackish and freshwater ones, following this ambitious project to create suitable living conditions for rare and endangered birds and other fauna and flora. The restoration was part of EU Life Nature project and was carried out from 2006 till 2007. In this period, the supporting ecosystem services were restored, such as biodiversity, habitat, photosynthesis. These are the precondition for all the final ecosystem services of the site, which the humankind can only enjoy after the supporting services are in place. In this small semi-natural wetland next to the urban center, the restoration has to be followed by permanent management in order to maintain and enhance the favorable conservation status of the habitats and species.
Uspeh obnove je odvisen tudi od upravljanja, ki ga Društvo za opazovanje in proučevanje ptic Slovenije na tem območju upravlja od leta 1999. Tako obnova kot upravljanje se kažejo danes v izjemni biotski pestrosti tega zelo majhnega območja. To se kaže kar v 1600 rastlinskih in živalskih vrstah, ki naseljujejo to območje. Pri tem bi izpostavil predvsem recimo take skupine, kot so hrošči, ki so zastopani kar z 300 različnimi vrstami, 400 vrst imamo metuljev, več kot 40 vrst je prisotnih kačjih pastirjev. Posebej so pa pomembne tukaj tudi ptice. In v 20 letih, odkar se opravlja spremljanje stanja, smo na tem območju evidentirali kar 259 različnih vrst ptic. Najbolj pomembno pa je to, da se je po obnovi v letih 2006 in 2007 izjemno povečalo število gnezdečih parov ciljnih vrst, kot so recimo čaplica, rakar, srpična trsnica. Pojavile so se tudi nove gnezdeče vrste ptic, predvsem na brakičnem delu rezervata. Naj omenim tukaj navadno malo čigro, rdečenogega martinca, malega deževnika pa beločelega deževnika. Zelo pomembno pa je tudi to, da že 3 leta zapored tukaj gnezdi tudi rjava čaplja, in to območje predstavlja tudi edino gnezditveno območje te vrste v Sloveniji.
The basic idea of DOBS members back in 1993, when they first suggested the designation of Skocjanski Zatok as protected area, was to organize it as a nature reserve open to the public, a wetland education center. This idea was realized in spring 2016 with reopening of the reserve after the construction of visitor and management infrastructure with the support of EU funds. The main buildings are the visitor center, hosting also the reserve management offices and outstanding central observatory. The observation plateaus along the visitor trail are equipped with screening walls so that the wildlife is not disturbed due to visitation. Reserve receives around 50,000 visitors per year and about 10,000 visits on guided tours and reserve events.
The biggest challenges in all those years were definitely land ownership, permits, and funding. The first two areas are where the most obstacles and delays have been met during both restoration and facilities construction. The funding itself is a separate success story. We went step by step, raising funds for different stages of the reserve restoration and infrastructure construction from different EU programs such as LIFE program, Interreg cross-border Italy-Slovenia, and finally the ERDF for construction of buildings. Without this approach and our persistency, the reserve might not have been finished even now.
Za Slovenijo je dokaj edinstveno tudi partnerstvo med nevladno organizacijo, torej DOPS-om in Ministrstvom za okolje in prostor. To uspešno sodelovanje je bilo tudi predpogoj za zakonsko zaščito in kasnejšo obnovo območja naravnega rezervata. Poleg Ministrstva za okolje in prostor pa je zelo pomemben dejavnik tudi sodelovanje z lokalnimi deležniki, torej lokalno skupnostjo, ki je skupaj s predstavniki ministrstva udeležena tudi v soodločanju pri upravljanju, ki se izvaja preko odbora za naravni rezervat Skocjanski Zatok.